Okay, so I'm going to record tonight. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with just going through a couple of things on the One For Me page. So I'm going to share this. We're going to quickly go through how to set it up, how to go through a business page so that you can understand. Thank you, Adele. I got yours. Ray Lecheto. Why? You must please help me with that. Please forgive me as well. Um, but let's get those pages going. Okay, so first of all, in the back end, there we go. I'm sure you can see that. When you get started and you load a business page, one of the things, one of the most important things is that you go through this setup over here, the business page setup. This takes you through a couple of the most important things that help you just set up your business page, or the basic stuff of your business page. And it also helps you set up your brand. Okay, where you can just go through a couple of things and just get things going with regards to your brand. If you do not yet have a business page set up, please also just comment in the chat. Just say that you still don't have a business page set up so that I can just know who are the people who do not yet have a business page set up. Okay. In the back end here, when you go through this guide, you just click on start. This is for any new person, any person that gets started. You go, you put in your profile picture. And yet at the bottom, you will see all these buttons over here. Back just goes to the previous one. Next goes to the next one. Start goes to the beginning. And then, yeah, next goes to the next option. Okay, so then next is just to confirm your cell phone number. Very important here is that you remember the country code because that is what makes it able to WhatsApp. So when I click on WhatsApp, it needs to see the country code, otherwise it won't work. Next, you put in all your social media pages. You put in over here. What is important to remember with your social media pages is that you put in the entire URL. Don't just put in your username or your account name when you put in your social media pages. You have to put in the entire URL, starting with https:// and then whatever it is. You put all of those in. Okay, so that is important that you remember to put in the entire field. Yeah, you can also go and you can say, my most favorite color is this. I would like my page to feel warm and professional, whatever. And then you've got your small little Ask AI button over here, and it will actually go and it will request, it'll take your color and it will come back and it'll give you a suggestion. And we're going to go through a couple of pages. One of them is Michelle's that actually look where she said that she used this as well. And you can see that it looks awesome. If there is anything that you want to change within the page, you can go and change it individually on this section over here. If you see this preview button, you can just click on the preview button and you can actually go and view what it looks like. And this is live. Any changes you make, they are live. Like, for example, my bio, let's go make my bio maybe a little bit more of a turquoise type of color, maybe a little bit darker. Okay, like that. If I save that, you will see my bio now is a turquoise color. Do you see that? So that is live. So if you want to change any of the elements, then you have your buttons that you can also go and change. So your link text color, those are your buttons. So if I go and change that to a little bit, let's say a darker color like this, save. Remember, all of this is live. So you see my buttons now, my link buttons is that color. Okay. So if you want to change any of the suggested ones made by AI, you can go and do it on the next page. Then we go here. The next one is where you actually now start to answer questions with regards to your brand. Okay. Now remember, when you are in network marketing and you start in this industry, it is very important for you to learn and understand that you become your brand. Why is that important? That you will always hear me say this. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. And the only way how you can build these three things is if you build your brand. You build and you use your brand. And so that is why it is imperative and so important for me that I start teaching you how to recognize and start building on your brand. And what is your brand? Your brand is you. It is what makes you unique that people are gonna start liking, trusting, and what they buy from. People they know, like, and trust. They will start to know you. Here it says, describe in 1 or 2 sentences why you do what you do and the impact you want to have. This is your mission statement. You can then go and you can put in anything there. You can put in a couple of sentences. Empowering entrepreneurs, this is what I put in. Oh, actually, this is what AI suggested after I put in a sentence or two. Empowering entrepreneurs and network marketers to authentically build their personal brands, create meaningful connections, and instill trust in the online business community. So I put something similar to this in, and then I went and I pushed this button. AI came back with a suggestion. And then what I said was I pushed this button. When you click on this button, use this suggestion, it actually copies whatever AI suggests into your edit field. And once it's in your edit field, you can carry on editing it if you want to. You can change it if you want to, or you can just leave it as is. And then you can click on save, and it will actually save your mission statement for you. In the next page, it says, what is your story? Now remember, stories sell. So this is very, very important. What's your story? Why are you where you are? It says there, share a brief story or key turning point that inspired your entrepreneurial journey or your current business direction. So what I did is I put there, seeing the power of leverage and teamwork in network marketing inspired me to pursue entrepreneurship. I believe in the potential for mutual success and the value of collaboration in achieving goals. So that is actually, I put in a couple of things. I asked AI for a suggestion. That is what it suggested. I then added it to the edit field and I saved it. And that is my brand story. Okay, let's go on to the next one.
Pennsylvania interstate. As
You
they
don't-
spoke to Mark, okay,
If you have a question for now, yeah, I don't mind if you ask or whatever. You can also just put it into the chat. I don't mind answering it as we go along. Okay, so then the next one is where you just describe your service and your product. So there you can put in a brief description of what you offer and how it helps people succeed, solve a problem. Remember, your product must solve a problem. Identify the problem, your product is the solution. Okay, so I have in there something that I put in and then I improved it over time by using AI to help me improve on it. ONEfourMe is an innovative online business card designed to help entrepreneurs recognize and strengthen their brand. With daily AI prompts, generators for social content, live notifications of interactions, and an AI assistant, ONEfourMe provides invaluable support to every entrepreneur, making it more than just a tool. So that is my service or my product that I offer. You put in yours, you ask AI to help you refine it, make it better, articulate it so that it sounds professional, and it's all there for you to use. Okay, next, let's see what is next. Your style personality. So what you can put in there is you can put in the tone of your brand is friendly, yet sophisticated, welcoming clients with a sense of class and warmth. So that is what I put in there. What you can put in, whatever you want to, you can ask AI for suggestions and it will actually help you to articulate a tone of your business. Why are all of these important? It helps further on down the line with two things. The first one is, I want to see if it's the next one. Yes, it's your bio. When you put all of that stuff in and you say get AI assistance for your bio, then what it does is it uses your unique brand and the information that you put in to create a bio for you. You can ask it to do anything. You see, my bio here is meet ONEfourMe, your ultimate ally for entrepreneurs and network marketers looking to boost. I can actually change that. I can say change this bio in the first person. So instead of it going and saying, meet ONEfourMe, now it's going to say something like, hi there, I am ONEfourMe. So like in the first person. I just want to show this to you as a example. You see, there it is. Hello there. I'm ONEfourMe, your go-to partner for entrepreneurs and network marketers who are ready to level up their personal brand game. My mission is simple: to equip you with the tools you need to shine in the digital business landscape. I believe in the power of building real connections and earning trust along the way. So it just goes there. There's the edit this suggestion button. If you click that, what it does then is it updates your edit field with that. If I click on preview, you will see that it immediately changed my bio to what I just changed it to. So now it was in the first person, it was in the third person, now it's in the first person, and that all because of a small little change that I suggested. I asked AI to help me with that change, and it came up with a bio for me. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That is so awesome. And that helps you to set up just a few fundamental parts of your business page. So you just go through that exercise and it will help you with a couple of fundamental parts. Now, that does not build the links on your page. Okay? All it does is it sets up your profile picture, it sets up your bio, and it sets up the color of your page. What is your bio color going to look like? What is the background color going to look like? And what are your buttons going to look like? Okay, so it does not yet fill in the buttons or the pictures or any of those. Once you've done that, it just goes to a small little training section. So here is just a couple of training videos that you can go through and work through to help you. But if you watch this training, basically, you don't have to watch those videos because we're going to go through all of that now tonight. Once you've done that, well done. You finished the first section, and when you go here to start, you will see that you've got a check mark next to all of the sections over there, and you've completed this section. Now what you can do is you can now click on the menu at the top there, and then go to My Network Marketing Companies. Okay. That is where you're going to live, where you're going to load your default page. So if you click on that, the first thing you will do is you will go and search for your network marketing company. So you will type in live. That's all you need to type in. It'll automatically start searching as you start typing. You will see it there. It finds a company by the name. Just take that away, please. There, because I've got LIV, it's got Forever Living Products, it's got Live Good. You can type in anything. Tupperware, you can type in Kaya Connect, Acorn Kids, Kaya Connect, because it's got those letters in it. And then once you've got yours, you click on it. But because mine is already in my list, it tells me that this company is already in the list. So if I go down, there's Live Good over there. Very important in settings, what you do now, because this button will not activate if you do not have your referral URL in the settings. Okay, you put in your referral URL. I just want to see. Hey, Charles, echo, I think that might be on your side. Does anybody else hear an echo? If you can just help us out there. If you can hear an echo, then maybe it's on my side. But Charlie, if you hear an echo, then it might be on your side. I'm just going to see. I'm not going to be able to save it without a URL. I have to put a URL in there. Live Good settings. Yep. Okay. So what I wanted to show you is if you do not yet have a, oh, it is echoing. I wonder why. Let me just change. Your sound is coming and going. Let me just quickly have a look here before we continue. I just want to see what audio it is using. Okay, I've only got one. Select your speaker, microphone. Yeah, maybe is I'm going to close a couple of pages and I'll come back to that. Tell me if things improve as we go along. I just want to close a couple of these pages. Maybe my computer is a little overloaded. We'll see if it improves. Close that. Okay, let's see if it improves now. I've closed a couple of stuff. I can close a couple of more. And then we can carry on. Okay, let's see if it gets better. Good. Okay, so let's carry on. Let's continue here. What I said was it's important that you put in your settings. This will be your referral URL that you put in over there. Once you've put that in, you save it, you go back, and then this load default button will be activated. If you click on the load default button, you will have two options. The options are to append. What append means is if you've got more than one company you want to put on, you then go and you say append because you want to add it to the other one. If it's the first one that you are doing, you say replace. So I'm going to say replace because I wanted to replace whatever I have at the moment. Continue. Okay. I'm going to open up another window here. I'm going to say ONEfourMe / ONEfourMe. I want to go and look at my page, and you can see there now that it's Live Good. It's the default Live Good page. You see all of that, the buttons. Now, the only things that stayed the same was my profile picture. Much better. Awesome. My profile picture, my bio stayed the same, my color, and also my URL links. So all of those things stayed the same. It was just the buttons that changed. Okay, so that is important to know. If I go and I change it now to, let's say, for example, Kaya Connect, replace, continue. I'm going to go here now, replace that or refresh it, and there's Kaya Connect details. See, so what stayed the same was my profile picture, my bio, my color, and my social media links. Those stayed the same. But my other links, my other pictures, everything changed to whatever the default page was. If I'm going to go onto the Legacy Builder program, these buttons are enabled because I already have a URL in there. Load, replace, continue. I'm going to refresh that now. And there's Legacy Builder. There's the buttons for Legacy Builder. There's an image that is used. What stays the same is my profile picture, my bio, my color, and my social media links. Those all stay. They do not change. Okay. Maybe I can change. Maybe I can do. Let's load Kaya Connect, replace. But then I also want to load, let's say, Affiliate Mentor. But I wanna append that. I don't want to replace my Kaya Connect information. So now I go append, continue. Now if I refresh this, you'll see Kaya Connect at the top, and you will see underneath that Affiliate Mentor. And there we go. There it is. There's all my details on that page. Both of those companies. Okay. It's as easy as that. So let's say, for example, I'm with Live Good. I'm going to load Live Good, replace all my details. I'm just giving you a couple of combinations here. But then also with Live Good, I'm going to load affiliate, append, because I want to add it at the bottom to it. Let's go and refresh. So there's my Live Good details, and then there's affiliate details. Okay, with my link and with information all the default information that we have. So what are the pages that we have default settings for? The pages we have default settings for are all the ones I have on here. So ONEfourMe, Acorn Kids, Affiliate Mentor, Kaya Connect, Legacy Builder, Live Good, and Save Club. And all the others I am still going to load. So let's say, for example, you're with Herbalife. I add it. There's Herbalife. Even if I put in, let's https:// I don't know what it is, herbalife.com/Neil. Let's just put that in for now. Save, go back. See, the button is still not active because Herbalife does not have a default page. Okay. So that is as easy as it is, guys. That is as easy as we try to make it. I hope that you can see now how and what it takes to actually load a default page. Let's see, do we have any questions at this stage? Because what I want to do is I want to quickly swing over and I want to have a look at some of your pages. I want us to go together and go through some of your pages. And I want to do that. Unless we have any questions, I'll quickly deal with that. Do we have any questions while I set this up? If you have any questions, you can either unmute yourself or you can just ask in the chat. What I'm doing is I'm just quickly copying your links because I'm going to go through. I'm going to go through all of your pages, the ones that I have. And then we can just discuss them. We can have a look at some of our pages. We can discuss them. We can talk about them. I'm just setting all of that up. Okay, no questions. I hope I've got everybody's. Okay, awesome. No questions. Let's move on. What I'm going to do now is I am going to swing this over and I'm going to share another screen, this one. Share. There we go. Can you see that? There we go. So here we go. We are now on Michelle's business page. That is awesome. Michelle, you said you used your the AI to suggest the colors for you. That is great. So you can see, yeah, Michelle has her default Live Good page. All her links are the default ones. I just want to have a look here at okay, then you Kaya Connect. Okay, here's a couple of things. You see that little button over there. That little join now register here. That is oh, okay. That is for Kaya Connect. Because I think Kaya Connect has now given out a referral page that people can actually use. This little image over here, you can go and change that little icon. Let me show you how to do that. If you go over onto, I'm going to go back to my other page. This one here. So if you go onto this page over here and you go onto menu, business page setup. This is where you set up all the different blocks of your page. Every single thing on your page has got a block. It's got its own separate block. Each block is either a line, plain text, an image, or it is a a link, a URL link to any page, anywhere on the internet. Okay. And this little icon is the one that I saw now on Michelle's page that we want to change. So you can change that little icon. I've got some default icons that we can change. And if you just click on it, it gives you a whole bunch of suggestions that you can go and view, that you can go and select. So let me go and say, for example, okay, shop products. If I click on that one and I take the trolley, you will see now that it has got a trolley next to it. So let me show you again where you change that. If you click on menu and just below home, the very first option, business page setup, that is where you set up the detail and those different blocks on your page. From here, you can also move each block. You can move it down underneath, and then it just arranges the sequence of each block. Okay. You can even delete a block if you want to by clicking that button over there. Then it will delete a block. Okay. So let's go back. Let's have a look at some of these pages. Let's carry on and have a look at Michelle's page. Go through it. So we have the profile picture. We have her bio over there. The bio is also done with AI suggested. Then she has her good page over here with all the default settings, Kaya Connect with all the default settings. So what I'd suggest is that she goes and she has a look at changing that icon to anything she wants to. Go and select and go and change that icon. See all of these lines over here. That is when you try to append a default page, but a duplicate one. So maybe you want to load a default Kaya Connect page. Then it doesn't load any buttons or any images that are already on, but it loads those lines. But you can go and you can remove those lines. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go log into my admin panel. And then I'm going to actually change that for her right now. I'm going to do it live, but I'm going to log into my admin panel because I do have access to everybody's pages and I can help you build and I can help you change. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to remove that. Let me see quickly here. I just want to confirm that. Okay, so I am quickly going to change that. Should remove those. Okay. Do you know now, Michelle? Did I show you? Did you see where you can go change or where you can go and delete those lines now? Can you see where? Yes. Awesome. So I'm quickly going to do it for you. There we go. I'm going to remove that one. Remove it. Remove it. Remove it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change that icon for you to maybe that one over there, just as a suggestion. Okay, I'm going to refresh your page now. Okay, so the change I've made is that little icon over there. I just changed to like a networked one, and I have removed all the other lines at the bottom here. But if you wanted to do it, very easy. You just go into the back end. You go into the menu option that says business page setup, and you can go and delete those lines. Okay, you got that now. Good stuff. Okay, let's move on to the next one. The next one is Adele. Now, Adele's page looks very, very good. I love your contrast colors. I love all your images. And I know exactly why your page looks like this, Adele. It is because you have got an awesome guy by the name of Dool. I think it is Dool. Yes, that goes and he builds your page for, or he did it, he helped you with it, right? And you made some
Sorry,
changes.
wrong one. Yes, you did. I changed my bio a bit today.
Oh, you did. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Um, okay, you don't look old enough to be a grandmother.
Thanks, but I am.
Awesome. A deep commitment to
I found
create.
I
Sorry, I
found
beg your
that
pardon?
the daily prompts that I was getting wasn't really around live good or anything on that line. It was totally off. So I thought if I changed the bio, it might
Yes.
change the
Yes.
prompt.
It absolutely will. The prompt uses your brand information that you put in. It uses it to the T. If you go and change that, your daily prompt will change accordingly. Did your daily
Super.
prompt change after you made those changes?
No, well, I only made it this afternoon, so I'm sure it'll only change for tomorrow.
Yes. Well, actually, I need to go and see how that is. Yeah, check tomorrow, but I wonder if you refresh that page, if the prompt will take your new information. Maybe go and have a look. Refresh your back end. Go and just refresh the page. Take the prompt, go and put it in after your changes now, and see if it changes it. If it doesn't, then obviously I can't see how that can be hard coded. But just go have a look for me and then let me know. Okay, give me some feedback on that.
Okay, will do.
But you can see here that a lot of effort is put into Adele's page. She created an image herself, put the image in. Her buttons, I love your color, your contrast. It is awesome. You've got all of your information. You've got some extra images in. You've got your affiliate mentor images. Some of these are in. That is awesome, guys. Do you see what a big difference just putting in a couple of images? So if you go and you just spend a little bit of time, create your images and put those in, then by all means. If you want to go and you want to pay Duel a little bit. I know that I've got two people who actually, um, I think they charge not a lot, maybe like 150, 100, 200, something like that. And then what they will do is they will go and they will help you build your page with or for you. So yeah, if you're interested in that, then let me know. I can put you in touch with him. But there we go. Well done. Awesome. I just want to see all your links. They work. WhatsApp me. You've got, yeah, that's good. Okay, WhatsApp me is twice. So, and let me see why is that? No, they're exactly the same. But what you can do is you can just go and delete one of them. If you want, I can go and do that quickly. I just want to go, I can go into my back end. Your user, check, go to the bottom, delete WhatsApp me because it's in twice. There we go. If I refresh your page now, there we go. WhatsApp me is only once. And there's some of your links. Okay, fantastic. There we go. Well
Okay,
done.
super. Thank you.
But now also after tonight's training, you would have known how to do that yourself as well by just going
Yes, for
into
sure.
your business page setup, and then there we go. You can change it over there. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Here we have this is um, Carlene. Yes. I saw Colleen had a little bit of problems. I don't know if she came back on again. Maybe she's still off. Okay, Colleen, um, her brand is God's gifted mama, so that is her niche. That is also the industry that she goes for. Yes, thanks, Chardonnay. Awesome. I didn't even see you. Okay, awesome. So this is her brand. Those are her brand colors. They are beautiful. Um, she's got her Save Club, her link to Save Club. She's got Live Good, and then she also has LME, one of the networks that she is affiliated with. I was late. No problem. Okay, so, and all her links work. I know they work. They should work. Yes. I'd usually just do a small little check. WhatsApp is all good. Those links are good. I know hers works because I helped her with her page because she was one of the very first people to come on and I helped her with this. So you can see also just with a couple of images, just a little bit of an image there, you can see what a big impression it makes because remember, you are your brand. So get a beautiful picture, put a little bit of effort in that and just go and put your picture in, move it into a very strategic place or a very, just in between two companies or whatever. And it'll make a huge, huge difference. Yes, I wonder what's happening. I see, Sharon, that you're saying your Safe Club image is gone. I wonder why that is happening. Okay, because I thought I fixed it, but I'll go and have a look at it again. And then we've got one more. We've got Araya. Yeah, she's got all of that, her Live Good default page. And I think this is, yeah. So you can see also how effective and how quick it is to set up a default page. Once you've got that, to set up a default page literally can take you 5 minutes. As quick as that, and you've got one and you've got something on there. As you carry on and as you build, as you have time, you can now go and you can add maybe an image here, maybe an image there. You can update your brand story. You can update your brand bio. You can update all of those things and it will change it for you. Let me just see if everything is, yeah, that is good. That is good. And it's all good. Well done. That is awesome. And I think those are all the links that I have received. Maybe what I can do is I can do one quickly. I'm going to show you, Chardonnay, if you want to, I can show them just something that is a little bit different. What I did was I spent some time with Chardonnay. Let me go ONEfourMe / what is it again? Serene. How do you spell that? I can't even remember. Serenity. There we go. There we go. So I set up a page for Chardonnay, just an image with that. But you can see here what I've done with images. Click below to book. There is a link for her booking. View my portfolio. Yeah, here is a link that takes you to her images, her contact me section. So you see when you just take a little bit of time, go and spend some time with images, add some text on it, her colors are awesome. And that is her brand. This is with regards to her salon. Awesome. So I just want to show you this so you can see that there are so much that you can do with a ONEfourMe business page. The variety is huge. And yeah, that is it. If there's anybody else who they would like me to have a look at their business page, by all means, you can quickly pop in your link here in the chat. But I'm starting to just draw this training session to a close now. Is there anybody with any questions at the moment? Is there anything else that I can help you with? Any questions? Anything that you have? Okay, I don't see any questions. Okay. Guys, I think let's call it a night. You can see now with just a little bit of tonight's a little bit of training. We covered how to go through your brand information. Okay, how to put your brand information in it. With Adele, we have realized that as you change that, Adele, I would like you to give me feedback. As you go and change your brand information, as it grows, as you refine it, as you increase it, and you improve on it, your daily prompts will also change. Your daily prompts will go exactly to, and it uses your brand information. Once you've done that, go and set up your default page straight away, that at least you've got something. You don't have to necessarily spend an hour on your page. You can go and load a default page. You've got something and you can get started. You've got something that you can get going. And then as time goes by and you improve, then all you need to do is you just go in, go where I showed you. You can go and change your brand information. You can go into your your business page setup section, and then you can just go and change that. Okay. Welcome, Colleen. You just came in time to say good night. Okay, guys, if there are no questions, thank you everybody for coming. I just want to who is DB90A? Who are you? Just in the chat quickly, just give me your username or your name. Who is Thank you, Michelle. Appreciate it. DB90AT550TE. I'm going to stop the recording.